Hello everyone, it's Professor DLEE with answers to your most pressing personal finance questions. Today we talk about 5 ways to contribute to your Roth IRA. Last week we discussed all the benefits of a Roth IRA. I like to call it the mighty Roth IRA because while it seems small, it can really have a huge benefit in retirement, especially if you can start early. So let's talk about the 5 different ways that you can contribute money into a Roth IRA. Number 1, if your income as a single person is below $139,000 in 2020 or $140,000 in 2021, it's pretty simple. Open a Roth IRA and you can contribute 100% of your income up to $6,000 or $7,000 if you're 50 and older. If you're a couple, the income limit is $206,000 in 2020 and $208,000 in 2021. Again, if your income is below those limits, it's pretty straightforward. Open a Roth IRA and you can contribute directly into it. Number 2, now remember that you need earned income in order to contribute to your Roth IRA. The only exception here is if you're a spouse. Even if your spouse has no income, they can open a Roth IRA and contribute to what's called a spousal Roth IRA or spousal contributions. Now it doesn't look any different. It's as if, from the IRS's perspective, you earn that money together. And so they allow both spouses to contribute, again, up to your earned income for that year. So you can put $6,000 into your Roth IRA, $6,000 into your spouse's Roth IRA. Number 3, rollovers. You can roll over into a Roth IRA from a Roth 401k or Roth 403b or a different type of Roth account. There's no income limits to be able to roll over Roth accounts, 1. And 2, unlike new contributions, if it's coming from a different account, it does not count towards, 1, your $6,000 limit for that year, and there's no limit on how much you can roll over. Number 4, Roth conversions. You can put money into a Roth IRA from a traditional IRA. Similar to a rollover, there is no income limit to be able to do this. There's no limit on the amount that you can convert, and it does not count towards that $6,000 annual contribution limit. The one thing to remember with conversions is that the amount that you're converting, if it's from a pre-tax IRA or let's say a pre-tax 401k or 403b, the amount of conversion is considered income that year, so you will owe tax on that amount. Why would you want to do this, accelerate income and pay taxes on it now? Well, there's a couple of scenarios where this could make sense. 1, you are out of the job market for several years, or you have a low bonus year, or your spouse loses their job, and your income is lower than usual, then you might be able to convert or accelerate income at low tax rates. Or number 2, maybe you've retired early and so your income has stopped. You have minimal income. Then in that scenario, rather than having huge distributions at age 72 when you're required to take them out, you might be able to take it out in small sums over a number of years, so stretch that out, where the tax rate will be lower. And so again, you're lowering your tax by paying them sooner. It sounds counterintuitive, but if you look at the taxes that you have to pay over your lifetime, this could definitely be a tax advantageous or tax smart or tax savvy move. Number 5, last but not least, backdoor Roth contributions. Anyone can make backdoor Roth IRA contributions, and this is how high earners can get around that income limit and put new money into your Roth IRA. Now there's 2 steps that you need to take in order to do this, and there are some complexities around tax rules in order to do this correctly. And honestly, this requires an entire episode dedicated to it. And so I will cover the details in the next episode. If you found this video to be helpful, make sure you click like and subscribe and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Just another note, I started a newsletter and you can sign up for that newsletter at hellogoodplace.com. I will see you all next week.